Dionne was good. Man. Foolish pride, that's all that I have left, so let me cry in silence. Now that you... That's Bacharach, right? I just sit and cry, walk on by. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by. Make believe you never see the tears I cry. She really good. Oh man, I like her. But whew. Yeah, I had to buy, well, it was back in the day, but I had to because I was to go get multiple ones of her because there were songs that I liked that I didn't have, and then got that vid box and it's like, okay, what damn Warwick doing that have? Man, Mel Carter, when the boy's in love, and Wonderful Love, and oh shit, you know, and anything Lenny Welch sings is good. Okay. Don't take your love away from me. Don't leave me in misery. 'Cause if you do, then I'll be blue. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Yeah, it's old Neil Sedaka, you know. And oh my gosh, I was like, oh, Lenny Welch is so good. That brother can sing. And he did time after time I tell myself I'm so lucky, you know, and you're like, good gravy, man. That brother that's as good as Ella. No, Lenny Welch has such a good voice. And then, oh, lots of Clyde McPhatter. I see why Mom Clyde liked this so much. They didn't have as big of a library. Somebody did a topic and put a whole library on there. And Without Love, the life is I can't remember if it was good, but there's a lot of good songs. A lot of his songs were for the radio when they had the ones that were like under 2 minutes. Like, Lover, please, please, it's only 2 minutes. And you want to do more. Ole, mulerinda. Ole, mulerinda. You want it to be longer, because you're like, oh, that's so good. It's not, it's only like 2 minutes. Ah, God, that's a bummer. You know, so you want it to be longer because it's so good. So you just put it on your MP3, play it twice. Mama, yo quiero, mama, yo quiero. Mama, yo quiero, mama. Went to the store and Sonia said, no, you go to Albertsons. It's like, what's more expensive? Nah, you get the cheese, you go to Albertsons. So I went to Albertsons, met people and talked to them, they're wonderful people. When there's a language barrier between complex conversations, because most conversations that are meaningful seem complex when there's a translations barrier, it's really hard. And that's frustrating to me. And but I was sitting there, we're talking, I was like, so nice to talk to you. And I sit there and say, you know, they're gonna say, you know, he's like, well, you know, I'm like that thing that your mom and dad got in Tucumcari. It's too late to agree with me or change my mind. I do this often with people that are deceptive to get them not know what I'm doing. And then he sits there and laughs. He goes, no, Earl, what? I never said I wasn't going to talk to you. I said I didn't want to. That's true. He did say that. I don't want to talk to you till this is done. He didn't want to have to, he wanted it to be done and be done quickly and efficiently. But the people that claim to be like him in China let him down. So just don't feel so bad to people that claim to be like Jesus here. Ah, shit. Right. God loves me. God is the essence of life. How was God loving Anne Frank? What do you think God was thinking when he drowned those kids in Texas this year? What do you think God's doing when he's killing all those kids in Gaza? What do you think God's thinking? You think he's thinking? You think you're thinking? I think you use the word God wrong, and you're an egomaniac who thinks God's your ego. Well, 2 and 2 is 4. Oh. It's OJ's. Earl loves OJ's. Yeah, I like Walt and Eddie. And I forgot the other brother's name. They were all saying he passed away. The one that was with them for a long time. He passed away before they did. Eddie lost Gerald. You know, that's, you know, Bill and me have connected in prayer, and it's hard because of, you know, why? Because money. It's Selena, it's my mom, it's just money. Why aren't you guys fucking listening? Why was Ennis killed? Because they don't live the Lord's Prayer. Must be the money. Aha! It's frustrating. It is. I'm gonna get my belt that removes people's skin. Oh yeah. Earl, what? It didn't work when you did it to Jesus. I ain't gonna do it to you. I'm just being facetious. I'm acting like a Roman. When I'm facetious, I'm acting that way. Romans were a tribe of mass murderers. Okay, Egyptians were a tribe of mass murderers. Philistines were a tribe of mass murderers. Okay. That's why people, oh, the Bible, Hebrews. Not a tribe. Oh, there's a part where they go kill all the people that are infected and won't stop killing, and lay salt on the earth so nothing will grow, so they won't go back to do what they were doing wrong there. Yeah, and it was mold, like the werewolf in France. Yeah, I remember when I sat and watched that stuff in Sierra Vista, and then the full moon thing. It's the full moon's because the predators can see better. It's just, there's always like a logical scientific explanation. It's because of this and that. Oh, we got to sell comic books, huh? Gonna come out with the next Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew movie mysteries. Gonna be on after the Wonderful World of Disney. All right, let's all get on a ride and practically kill ourselves for entertainment. Okay. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? Yes, it is. You're welcome. Thank you. But he's music. Okay, sorry. What's one of my favorites, man? Sipping on a cherry soda pop, building castles made of sand. That reminds me of my Ray Ray. Like a little child with a fantasy, just a fraction of a man. I was in love when they put her down on my doorstep in the rain. I can feel the love coming to my heart through my window pane. But how could my best friend's up and gone? My best friend's gone, I'm so all alone. I really miss you, Natalie. When are you coming back home? She's so cute. Yeah. She's a strong little girl. I raised her to be a good, strong woman. Yeah. You know, I wanted Amy to be a faithful wife, and I wanted Natalie to be everything I wanted Amy to be for the right young man that was worthy of it, right? Ain't none of y'all motherfuckers stand up for the Lord's Prayer publicly with me. People will try, they want to. It's like, it's half-hearted. Just, I want to do it, but I don't want to be poisoned to death. I get you. No, I understand completely, guys. I'm not jumping on the people being poisoned. I'm jumping on the poisoners. I'm like Haile Selassie. I mean, for crying out loud, you haven't been paying attention yet? I mean, shit, let's get on Dancing with the Stars. Oh, I'm a peach. No, I'm asparagus. I don't know. Eddie Richter. He's out there and it's like, he having a good time. He having fun. Look at him. He be strutting his stuff. I bet you his husband Borat is proud. You funny, I know. But it's fun to dance. Dance is better when it's at home. If it's out in public for show, you're telling everybody you're more capable of being a sexual champion than the other sexual champions. When you set up a place for us to come and, you know, like Val Kilmer's animated character with the girl who I don't know who she is, plays Zephora, you know. When they be dancing, she dances in front of they, you know, they have it. When we get together and we dance, it's out of joy for life and showing each other that you make me feel. My mom, Leo Sayer, you got a cute way of talking. You got the better of me. Just snap your fingers and I'm walking like a dog hanging on your leash. Yeah, my mom loved that song. You make me feel like dancing. I want to dance the night away. My kids make me feel like that. Yeah, they're so cute. They're adorable. Clem, Snug, Chuji, and Crumb. Yeah, the other day, me and him out here in the barn, right? Because he's, you know, Mom, we gotta, I know about your mom. I love you. I want to protect your mom from all this stuff and help that stuff never happen to people like your mom ever again. To me too, Crumb. So he's sitting there, we can share a bedroom? Sure. And he's thinking about all these things. He's sitting there telling me, you know what, since they stopped supporting the system, he goes, you could literally find ways to copy the games to the hard drives if you have the games. I do. We could do that. Because we could also go in there and use those databases from those old video games for the what you call it, the revamped for the basketball and the football. We don't have to go and revamp the whole thing, but we could take it and adjust it to fix your uniforms. So you could have yellow uniforms with NAU and have your Ray uniforms be like your home uniforms with the just reverse the color with the white. I was like, that'd be so cool. And I could have gold ultimate uniforms for them and SU. No way. He's like, yeah, we could do all kinds of fun things. And people are like, you can't do it. No, they're not supporting the system anymore. It's artistic license. You can just freely do that stuff. No one's making money off of it more, and you already bought the item, and now you're just artistically doing with the item what you want because it's not supported by the original system that was put out to support it, because you still have working system things. You just have to modify the Xbox and also modify it with your computer, which is very easy to do. And it's an old thing, and since it's not being used for math anymore, it doesn't have any firewalls and all that stuff, so you can play with it and do anything you want with it. And I'm like, that is so fucking cool. But you don't have to pay the colleges. You already played the colleges. You don't have to pay more. It's like double jeopardy, isn't it? I saw that was an Ashley Judd movie, wasn't that? Okay. But we're sitting there talking. It's like, well, these people, that's not criminal activity. That's Solomonistic activity. Share, care, given accordance need, built to last. This is fun. I like basketball. This one's better. There's no NIL involved. So we could sit there and just adjust it. The stadiums are problematic because you have problems, but the uniforms would be quite simple to do. But he did talk to me about, he goes, we could actually, he's so smart. I'm sitting there and I go, well, we could do that and you could do this. Because he goes, no, you're not going to want to do that. He goes, you're going to want to use different splicings and renderings of the bigger stadiums and make sure you use each exposure from each side. Because if you take the high school stadiums and you try to have it to where it's all the same color, where you don't have the visitors and home thing, and you take the home bleachers and put them on the other side, you're going to get the lighting during this. Oh shit, you're right. It's a computer program. Right. So he goes, so what you're going to want to do is take the bowl or the big pro stadium and splice it and cut it up and put it into sections that will cover up that stuff. And then yeah, that's so smart. He's a smart kid. But he's like sitting there going, we could literally take the covered bleachers that turn color and all that, and we could take those and we could put them in the the Seattle setting, the Northwest setting, so it looks like Southern Oregon and all this really cool stuff. He was just like having fun with it. He goes, we could do this, we could do that. There's all kinds of fun things we could do artistically through just taking, cutting, copying, pasting, but you have to make sure that you do it consistently with the same patterns of the program that's already written for the game. And I'm like, you little genius. Al, you little genius, right? Having fun, he's talking. And then get all these people in his head, well, those are what people do. He's not. He's being artistic. So he's taking an invention and doing art with it that's pleasing and fun to him and people that he likes and people he loves. It was absolutely cool. It was all fun. I'm like, I like this kid. He is fun. He's sitting there, we could do this, we could do that. There's all kinds of fun things we could do. It would probably take a lot of work. He goes, nah. Now if you know how to do the copy, paste, cut, because I don't, he does. So I'm like, so you copy, paste, cut, yes, then you save, and then okay. And then we could, how do we add in the new stadiums? We wouldn't add in the new stadiums. We would just go in and modify the stadiums in the program. But then you'd have to have certain things where you had to modify, you'd have to go re-modify the stadiums and have a different, or we could have put them all on separate memory cards. I'm like, yeah, he's right. He's like, and also if you could get a copy of the game, you could make a copy of the game somehow using some kind of a burner from a place like Heartland or whatever, stuff like that. And then you could put a copy of that game on a memory card. And then once you've already loaded the copy of the game onto the, which I've already done onto my newer Xbox, you could put the memory card in and the system would read it as the game and it wouldn't have to read it off the disc. And I'm like, this kid is, really, we could do that. Yeah, you have to modify the Xbox. Okay, you're a little genius. It's cute, it's fun, man. But I had a good talk with him. I've enjoyed it. I love you guys. We'll talk later tonight. I gotta get my shots up. All right, peace out.